Your friends are there.
What time is it?
It's everywhere.
It's Tiger time. It's Tiger time. What time is it?
You know the time.
What time is it?
Let me see you
What
shine.
time is it?
It's party time.
It's Tiger time. It's Tiger time. What time is it?
Don't want to waste it.
What time is it?
I can almost taste
What
it.
time is it?
Come on and put your glass to mine. Yeah. What time is it?
Hi, Tech Tigers. We're with our first interviewee, and we're going to talk about his Tiger time and what he does in the school.
Hi, I'm Jordan McGreevy. I teach 10th grade biology, and Tiger Time is a time where kids can connect with teachers as equals or as over a common interest. So one of my common interests is classic video games. So we have emulators and things set up in a room, 3 different rooms during the week, just to connect over video games other than course material, to try and build up community in the school.
What is your favorite thing to do while you're in your Tiger times?
Mainly just meet new students over different context.
And what does your Tiger times entail?
Just pick any game you want from 94 on down. And competitive atmosphere, chat, problem solving. That's about it.
And how long does your Tiger times really last?
Half an hour.
3 days a week, if you guys didn't get that. Hi, Tech Tigers, and we're back with our principal, Miss Kensy, and we're going to ask her a couple questions on the bingo that she hosts. How are you today?
Good. We just had about 150 students in here for our Tiger Time bingo celebration.
And what do you like most about the bingo?
I like that it is a simple game that a lot of people can play together, and we always have a little bit of fun, a lot of excitement, and kids get to engage with one another and win prizes.
I can attest to that. I come in here all the time. And what prizes do we get when we come to bingo?
Sometimes it's whatever snacks we can find. Often we have bubbler or some Tiger swag to give away.
Yes, we love our caffeine as high school students. I can attest to that also. Thank you for your time. I honestly really love our bingo that we do. And yeah, you have a great rest of your day. And what else would you like to say to the Tech Tigers?
I think Tiger Time is super important and exciting that we get just different opportunities and things to experience. So please make sure that even if you're not here on Monday, you are signing up for the choices that best impact your desire for your outcome of your high school experience.
Hi, Tech Tigers. We're with a couple of our students today to talk about the Tiger Time of bingo. And we're going to get some opinions on what they think about the Tiger Time. State your names, please.
Trey Bailey.
Gordy Jacques.
Harriet Hopple Christian.
Okay, guys. How do you like the Tiger Time?
It's good, it's fun, and you should bring your friends when you go to it.
If I could use any restaurant theme song to signify how I feel about it, I would say "Bum bum bum bum," loving it.
Okay. That's hard.
All right. And then what is you guys' favorite part of the Tiger Time?
Winning. Definitely.
Me and my friends screaming.
Being with my friends and car.
All right. And then what do you guys win if you win the bingo?
I think you win like snacks or something.
Today the prize was bubbler cans.
You win a bubbler.
All right. Thank you to our students. You have a great day, Tigers. Hi, Tech Tigers, and we're back with our principal, Miss Molly Kensy, and we're going to talk about the TED Talk that we just had, or Tiger Talk as I like to call it, with Miss Chelsea.
All right, so we just had Miss Bowker share her story with us around being a social media influencer, and sort of how she got inspired, what are the challenges that she sees with that, and what excites her about it, as well as just some of the ethics around creating content and why that's important.
And what was your favorite thing about the Tiger Talk today?
I loved that she was able to take us through the journey of sometimes people don't like what you put out and create, but taking you through that creative process, I think is really what we do each and every day as learners. And so I think for me, it was building that connection and hearing her story about her and her husband's process in becoming social influencers.
And what would you say to the students that would like to start content creating? I know that she was just talking about just do it, and I advise that also, but what would you say to our students?
I love that she said, be a little weird, be okay being your authentic self, know that you're going to make mistakes, but also be mindful of what you're putting out there so that you're not creating harm. And so I think it's really important to try something new and to put yourself out there so people can really find reasons and ways to connect with you, because I think that's what we do as people is connect with one another. And I think one of the best ways to do that is through using social media in a positive light.
All right, and that's the end of that interview. You guys have a great rest of your day, and thank you for your time. Hi, Tech Tigers. Today we are with a very special guest, and we have just got done finished with our second Tiger Talk of the day. Tell us about yourself.
Okay, I'm Chelsea Bowker, and I am the literacy specialist here at Tech. I used to teach language arts, and today I spoke about content creation and how to make money as a creator.
What is your favorite thing about content creation?
I am a creative person. I think we all are at heart. Like, we all want to. It feels really good to make things. It also feels really good to do things that are like public. You know what I mean? And so content creation is a really cool, like, innovative way to do things, but also it's just like really good for like our soul and my soul.
What is your favorite thing about content creating?
My favorite thing is when we get to do really funny videos or funny just things in general. Well, I like writing. I'm gonna say that first. I love writing. But when we get to just like try to come up with ways to make people laugh and then make ourselves laugh a year later when we see the video again. Yeah.
So do you do the content creation for not only yourself, but also people who want to become a content creator in the future?
Yes. So my husband and I really use his account. Is like one of our main ones, but we're doing things everywhere. But also as a teacher, I actually that's my creative writing class, like half of it really was content creation and how do you like do that, because like creative writing isn't just writing a book anymore, and it never was, right? I think it's like something that we all do as creators, and I think more so in the future people don't maybe not realize it, but like I think that's where the economy is headed, because there's never a shortage on content.
Now, what are your handles and what content do you create and where?
So we make a lot of different content, and I will say that I'll give you two, because they're the ones we put the most in, and they're the most I think that I would be like people can listen to and watch. So our podcast is The Wildlife. That's what we put the most effort into, and it's like learning about animals, and it's super nerdy but accessible for everybody. And then the TikTok that gets the most effort is Devin the Nature Guy. Yeah.
Okay, and then for our last question, what advice would you give to students at Tech and anyone in general on a person that would love to start content creating?
I think my biggest I'm going to say two things. Number one, start doing it. Right? You can't make money as someone who's under 18 unless you have sponsors yet. So that's one thing. So a lot of people are like, oh my gosh, that's so cringe, right? And like, I'm afraid to do it. Okay, but put yourself out there, because that's the only way to do it, right? Think about who you follow. It's the weirdos, right? Like, I think about, like, there's this one guy I follow who tries to hold himself on the wall as long as he can, right? And so think about that. So how can you be that special and not be embarrassed about it? but also collaborate early and often. Find ways to work with other people because that's how you really get your name out there, is networking.
I actually just thought about one more question. Where can students find you in the school if they have any more questions?
I'm everywhere. But if they really want to find me, you can message Chelsea Bowker on Schoology, and you remember my name because it's a soccer team. That's what I tell everybody. But also, I'm in the F wing, kind of by like Miss Blair's room, in one of those little small groups, and I'd love to chat.
All right, and that is the end of the interview. Thank you so much for your time, and bye Tech Tigers.